In this video series, we hope to begin a much-needed conversation around how we genuinely engage with diverse communities in health research.
Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm a researcher in the team and have been working in the Co-Design Living Labs and feel very lucky to be part of the group and part of the network and making change.
Hi everyone, my name is Josh. I'm a lived experience researcher in the team.
I'm the Aboriginal Co-Design lead and I'm working closely with Victoria in the centre around engaging the mob nationally. And I just wanted to introduce our lovely art piece up here, which is completed by a lovely friend of mine, and he's created this lovely piece called Healing from the Ground. And it's he's highlighting the importance of connections to land and your spirituality and your health and designing together about solutions for your country as well. So I hope you appreciate it as much as I do, because I love it. I'm going to try and get it done.
Fantastic. We like to just continue setting the scene a little and getting into the space by doing our working together like agreements. We call them some guiding principles.
This has been created by other people in the past who have done these sessions, possibly, many of you who are here in the room today. And it's really about what's important to them in working together with other people in co-design.
This working together agreement has 8 key principles: accountability, creativity, recognition, dialogue, cooperation, enactment, attainment, and mobilisation. We go through each of them at the beginning of every session.
So if there's anything else that people feel is important to add, you're very welcome to add that in here now. Is there anything else?
I thought briefly touched on recovery. Recovery is different for everyone, isn't it? What works for one person won't work for everyone.
Yeah, that's what we try and acknowledge. There's a lot of diversity in all of the experiences that we all bring, and we're all bringing them to the table. But what we're trying to do as well is use that perspective that you bring as well to improve either services. Today it's about improving co-design processes because we're working with this board game here.
This board game that we call Team Up was co-created by the Agency for Clinical Innovation and the University of Melbourne. It aims to build relationships based on the 8 conditions from our Working Together agreement.
There may be times where we come together and we haven't met people. How do you ensure that you kind of build a bit of relationship and you're kind of thinking about trust before you get into the co-designing space? So that's what this whole board game is trying to achieve. When we set this board game up, you'll see there's no start and finish in it. You start wherever you like. We might play it today and we might change that. That's all for feedback from all of you. There's a couple of little tricks in there where you might be able to take some of the cards from other people that they've been collecting, and there's another one in there around Play All, which is all designed to foster these conditions around trust and relationships. Don't worry, we're not going to do any of the falling into catch type of activities. That's not the focus here, right?
You go first, Charlie.
Pressure.
That's extra lucky.
Just a little read and reflect.
5, 6. Embrace cooperation.
Play All card and read it out if you feel comfortable.
Shared action. Take turns at drawing a section of a person. Do your section, then fold it over and pass to the next person.
All right, next team.
Sharing the drawing between the team.
It was a shared action, wasn't it? Very nice.
You've got to love the knobbly.
Well done. Clap, everyone gets a clap. Today we're in particular talking about trust and relationships, and I know you've been involved for quite some time in our program, so that's why we thought we could have a chat. And we'd had a project that we ran too, didn't we, around what we call priorities and priority setting for people. So do you want to talk a little bit about what happened for you around that priority project when we made a call out?
Yeah, I was in the middle of a project and I'd just got an arts grant from Arts Access Victoria, the Accelerate Grants program. And it was about the Superpower project, which is my idea of turning the word disability into superpower. So it's the substitution. Along came Living Labs inviting me to do a 15-second thing on hey, what's most important to you? So I thought, hey, I can promote my superpowers. Lawrence Flegg here. I'd like to change the word disability to the word superpower. And I hope a few people would like to do that with me. Sick of being told I've got a disability. And it offended some people. And you got back to me and said, hey, we're going to have to pull your video. I was horribly upset that I got dragged. Why me?
Yeah.
You know, but I then consulted my mentor from Arts Access, and he said, mate, people are going to be offended no matter what you do. And I thought, well, this is probably a learning experience that I can use for the Superpower project. So I'm now prepared for those hard and harsh comments. And where does the play all go? Back under the bottom?
Part of the thinking behind needing to take the video bit out was that it needed more time to have the conversation for people to understand the backstory to what you meant by superpower and what other people might want to take out and replace with the word superpower and all those things that needed more time.
A lot of people don't see it as a superpower.
Yeah.
Which, hey, that's their life. That's their opinion and it's valid.
Yeah, that strikes me too as what's important in co-design and trust and relationships, that we can have a conversation where we don't all agree all the time. Any element card from another team.
And that's the whole point of having the conversation.
Yeah.
Getting different ideas and different minds into the same thing.
What should go with accountability?
Cooperation, because it talks about this shared commitment.
Yes, because you kind of need cooperation for accountability.
Pressure to make that decision. So
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to.
One person opens the drawing and describes it to the other team members.
It's like a scenery.
And it has an arch in the middle of the square, at the bottom, like touching the...
Is it a bridge?
Snake eyes.
3, 2,
Sit in one group and cross your arms together. Now fold your arms the other way around. How did making that change feel? Wait, how do you do that? I don't even know how you do that.
It's just that simple move.
Put your fingers together.
Yes.
Now, change them.
Very strange.
Oh no, that's not okay.
It feels wrong,
No,
doesn't it?
yes.
Sometimes change is simple but hard. What's important about the co-design, the program and the relationship that we have with you, and how that helps to, build trust and...
The whole program has built a trust with me over the years. You've never let me down. You've always been open, honest. If there's going to be something that's going to offend me, you've let me know. There's no secrets. And that's what I like about it. Like, to me, it's an outlet that I've never had before. Having a voice. I was always told to shut up and stay and sit in the corner. And if I can push any positive cause for mental health, I will.
We might pause now and just have a bit of reflection.
You get to one of these groups, you can trust the people there. They're all there for the same reason.
I felt excited, like, what are we doing? And stuff. But then I felt confused, guys. I really did. I was like, well, what are we doing?
It's like a sort of a shared connection in reading the cards, because it was sort of going from a more of a headspace to then reflecting and connecting to feelings.
I feel that not just me, but people who are functioning lower than me can have a voice.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing thing that's helped me in my progression.
I love board games, and so I was curious to see how it was going to work and why there was no start or end and no go to jail.
Thank you all for coming, and give yourselves a clap. It's been a great day.
Thank you.